Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up feeling just a little off? Not sick exactly, just slower, maybe a bit more tired than usual, and you can't quite put your finger on why. Maybe your joints feel stiffer. Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be. You sit at the breakfast table thinking, I wish I felt just a little more alive today. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, our bodies change in ways we never expected. Our energy dips, our immune system isn't quite as sharp, and the heart needs a bit more care than it used to. But here's the good news. Sometimes, the smallest changes in our diet can make a real difference. And today, I want to introduce you to a fruit that might just become your new best friend, especially after 60. It's big. It's juicy. It's often mistaken for a grapefruit. But it's not. It's called pomelo, and if you haven't tried it yet, this might be the perfect time to do so. Now, you might be thinking, pomelo? Isn't that just a fancy citrus? Well, yes and no. Sure, it's part of the citrus family, but pomelo isn't just another piece of fruit you slice up and forget about. This fruit is a powerhouse, especially for folks in their 60s and beyond. In fact, it's one of the best-kept secrets for supporting heart health, improving digestion, and giving your immune system a solid boost, thanks to its high vitamin C content. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk first about why heart health becomes such a focus after 60, and how something as simple as adding pomelo to your weekly routine could support your heart in ways you didn't expect. Our hearts have been working hard for decades. Beating, pumping, adjusting to stress, carrying us through every joy and challenge life throws our way. But over time, cholesterol can build up. Blood pressure can creep higher. Arteries may lose a bit of that youthful flexibility. These changes don't always come with warning signs. They creep in quietly, which is why maintaining heart health is one of the smartest things we can focus on as we age. Pomelo steps into the picture here in a really exciting way. This fruit is rich in potassium, a mineral that helps your heart function more efficiently by reducing strain. Potassium works by balancing out sodium levels in your body, which is great news for anyone trying to keep their blood pressure in check. Most of us have too much sodium in our diets without even realizing it, and that can lead to higher blood pressure. Potassium helps push things back in the right direction. Now, imagine enjoying a sweet, refreshing slice of pomelo after lunch or with your breakfast, and at the same time, you're supporting your blood pressure naturally. No pills, no side effects, just something delicious and simple. But that's just the beginning. Another way pomelo supports the heart is through something called antioxidant. You've probably heard that term before, but what does it really mean? Antioxidants are compounds that help fight off the damage caused by free radicals, tiny unstable molecules that can hurt our cells and speed up aging, especially in the heart and blood vessels. The good news? Pomelo is full of these antioxidants, especially one called naringin, which not only fights inflammation but may help reduce bad cholesterol levels, too. Let me tell you a little story. A woman in our community, let's call her Amina, started adding pomelo to her weekly grocery list after her daughter mentioned it was good for her heart. She didn't expect much, honestly. But over the next few weeks, something surprising happened. Her digestion improved, her blood pressure readings at the clinic started looking better, and she even said she felt brighter, more energetic in the mornings. Sometimes it's not the huge changes that make a difference, it's the little ones we commit to regularly. Speaking of energy and brightness, let's talk about one of the most powerful things hiding in pomelo: vitamin C. We all know vitamin C helps when you feel a cold coming on. But did you know it does a lot more than just boost your immune system? After 60, your body needs all the help it can get to repair tissues, support skin elasticity, and even help with iron absorption from other food. Vitamin C is your ally in all these areas, and pomelo delivers a healthy dose in every serving. You might be surprised to learn that a single serving of pomelo can give you well over half the vitamin C you need in a day. And it's not just about preventing colds. This vitamin helps keep your blood vessels strong and flexible. It supports your gums, bones, and skin. It even acts as a natural antioxidant, working quietly in the background to keep things running smoothly. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That all sounds great, but isn't citrus hard on the stomach? And that's a fair question. Some citrus fruits can be a little harsh, especially if you deal with acid reflux or a sensitive stomach. But here's the thing, pomelo is different. It's much less acidic than its cousin the grapefruit. That means it's gentler, easier to digest, and won't leave you with that sour aftertaste. The flavor is softer, subtly sweet with just a hint of tanginess. In fact, many people who don't usually enjoy citrus fruits actually fall in love with pomelo. You can enjoy it in slices, toss it into a salad, or even blend it into a refreshing smoothie. And because it's so full of fiber, it also helps with digestion, which, let's be honest, can sometimes slow down a little after 60. That extra bit of natural fiber can help keep things regular and your gut feeling good. We often overlook how important that is, how much gut health connects to everything else. A healthy digestive system supports immunity, keeps energy levels stable, and even helps with mood. And with pomelo, you're getting that boost in the most natural, enjoyable way. Now that we've talked about how pomelo supports your heart, your immune system, and your digestion, let's keep going. Let's keep going, because the benefits of this amazing fruit don't stop at heart health and a vitamin C boost. Pomelo can also play a powerful role in supporting healthy weight management, and I know that's something many of us think about more seriously as we age. Now, I'm not talking about diets or calorie counting or trying to fit into clothes from 20 years ago. I'm talking about feeling comfortable in your own skin, moving easily, reducing the kind of weight that puts extra stress on your knees, hips, and especially your heart. You don't need to chase numbers on a scale to live well, but keeping your weight in a healthy range can help you stay independent, avoid joint pain, and maintain more energy throughout the day. Pomelo helps with that in a gentle, natural way. First, it's low in calories but high in volume. That means when you eat it, you feel full without overloading on sugar or carbs. It satisfies your sweet tooth without the crash you get from a cookie or piece of cake. And because it's packed with fiber, it helps keep hunger at bay for longer. When you're full, you're less likely to snack mindlessly or reach for foods that aren't doing your body any favors. Let's be real. Sometimes snacking is more about habit than hunger. You walk by the kitchen, you see the biscuits or the chips, and before you know it, half the pack is gone. But having a bowl of pomelo chunks ready in the fridge? That's a smarter choice that still feels like a treat. It's juicy, refreshing, and just sweet enough to feel like you're indulging, without the guilt or the crash. And here's something else a lot of people don't know. Pomelo contains enzymes that may actually help your body break down fat more efficiently. Some early studies suggest it could support fat metabolism, especially when paired with regular movement. Now, I'm not saying pomelo is a miracle fat burner, but if you're already walking daily, stretching, or doing light exercise, adding pomelo might give your body just that little extra nudge toward balance. Let's shift for a moment and talk about something we often forget to take care of: our skin. Yes, skin. It's not just about appearance, it's about health. Our skin is our largest organ. It protects us, it regulates temperature, and it even communicates when something's wrong inside. But as we age, our skin tends to become thinner, drier, and less elastic. You might notice more wrinkles, spots, or that your skin bruises more easily. While no fruit is going to erase those years, and really, we've earned every one of them, pomelo can actually support skin health in beautiful ways. That vitamin C we talked about earlier? It plays a huge role in collagen production. Collagen is the protein that keeps your skin firm and supple. When collagen breaks down, whether from age or too much sun exposure, your skin starts to sag or wrinkle. Adding more vitamin C-rich foods like pomelo can help your body rebuild that collagen. Over time, that can mean firmer, more hydrated skin. And remember those antioxidants I mentioned earlier? They also help protect your skin from damage, like from pollution or UV rays. So while you're enjoying the taste, you're also feeding your skin from the inside out. And here's something else pomelo does that's often overlooked. It supports hydration. A lot of us don't drink enough water. Let's be honest, water can feel a little boring. But staying hydrated is crucial for everything from your joints to your energy levels. Pomelo, like most citrus fruits, is loaded with water. It's a tasty way to help your body stay hydrated without having to constantly sip plain water all day long. Now, let's talk about something a bit deeper: inflammation. Chronic inflammation is something many older adults face, often without even knowing it. It's not the kind of inflammation you can see or feel immediately. It's the silent kind that affects your joints, your heart, even your brain. It's been linked to everything from arthritis and diabetes to Alzheimer's. Pomelo is rich in compounds that have anti-inflammatory properties, meaning it may help reduce this quiet kind of inflammation that builds up over time. And when your body has less inflammation, everything starts to function more smoothly. You feel lighter, clearer, and more energized. Even small things like bending down to tie your shoes or standing up after sitting feel easier. Let me share something personal. My aunt, who's in her late 60s, used to complain about stiffness in her hands every morning. Not painful, just uncomfortable. She started adding fresh pomelo to her breakfast every few days. Nothing drastic. But a couple of weeks in, she said she felt more loose, like her joints weren't quite so stiff anymore. Was it the pomelo alone? Maybe not. But it was one more tool in her toolbox, one more way to give her body what it needed to stay strong and flexible. And sometimes that's all we need. One small change. One new habit that fits into our routine without stress or confusion. Pomelo doesn't require special preparation. You just peel it, section it, and enjoy. No mess, no cooking. Just nature doing its best work. It's amazing how one fruit can offer so much. From supporting heart health and managing weight, to nourishing your skin, fighting inflammation, and helping you feel fuller and more hydrated, pomelo really does deserve a place on your plate. So, next time you're at the market or grocery store, don't walk past it like it's just some oversized grapefruit. Reach for it. Take it home. Give it a try. Slice it up, share it with a friend, or enjoy it quietly by yourself with a good book or some music in the background. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet to start feeling better. Sometimes all it takes is choosing the right foods, and choosing them with intention. Your body will thank you. Your energy will shift. And you might just find yourself looking forward to that little moment each day when you get to enjoy something that's not just good, but good for you. Let's keep going, because as impressive as pomelo already sounds, there's still more it can do, especially when it comes to something that many people over 60 quietly struggle with: immune resilience and illness recovery. Now, we don't always talk about it openly, but the truth is, our bodies don't bounce back from illness quite like they used to. A small cold can turn into a chest infection. A simple fever can leave you tired for days. And when you do get sick, it takes longer to heal. That's not your fault. It's just the natural slowing of the immune system. But that doesn't mean you can't support and strengthen it. This is where pomelo becomes more than just a fruit. With its high concentration of vitamin C, antioxidants, and immune-boosting compounds, it acts like a daily defense shield, giving your immune system the tools it needs to fight back. And unlike supplements that can be hard to digest or inconsistent in quality, pomelo offers a whole food source, which your body can absorb more naturally. Vitamin C isn't stored in the body, it gets flushed out regularly, so you need to replenish it daily. Getting it from a juicy, sweet, satisfying fruit like pomelo makes it easy and enjoyable. But that's not all. Pomelo also contains vitamin A and flavonoids, which help maintain healthy mucous membranes, your first line of defense against viruses and bacteria. That means fewer chances of infections entering your system in the first place. And then there's the zinc content. It's not as high as in supplements, of course, but it's there, and every little bit helps. Zinc is essential for wound healing, tissue repair, and overall immune strength, especially important after 60 when healing slows down. Now I know some of you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but is pomelo really easy to find? And that's a fair question. The good news is, yes. Especially in most Asian and international markets, and increasingly in regular supermarkets too. It's often sold whole, looking a bit like a giant pear or greenish-yellow grapefruit, but don't let the size intimidate you. Once you peel off the thick skin, you'll find beautiful, firm segments inside, easy to eat and store. A lot of people are surprised at how mild and pleasant the taste is. Unlike grapefruit, which can be bitter and acidic, pomelo has a mellow sweetness, often described as a cross between orange and pear with just a slight citrus zing. It's not overpowering. It's gentle, just like how you want your health changes to be: easy, welcoming, and sustainable. Let's talk about another surprising benefit of pomelo: mental clarity. Yes, fruit can actually help your brain. After 60, we become much more aware of our memory, focus, and mental sharpness. Ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Or struggled to remember the name of someone you just met? Again, very normal, but not something we have to accept without a fight. Pomelo contributes to brain health by fighting oxidative stress and improving circulation, two big factors in mental function. That antioxidant naringin I mentioned earlier? It's also being studied for its neuroprotective effects, meaning it helps protect brain cells from age-related damage. And since it supports good circulation, that means more oxygen and nutrients are reaching your brain, helping you think clearer and stay sharper. Plus, the B vitamins in pomelo, especially folate, play a key role in mood regulation and cognitive function. It's all connected. The better you feel physically, the clearer your mind becomes. When your blood is flowing well, your digestion is balanced, and your inflammation is lower, your brain has a better chance to perform at its best. Let me say this loud and clear. You don't need to accept brain fog or forgetfulness as a given. You don't need to resign yourself to slowing down just because the calendar says you're over 60. Your body and brain are still capable of feeling sharp, vibrant, and alive. Sometimes, the path to that energy is as simple as starting with one healthy choice, and pomelo could be it. And speaking of choices, this one is easy. Unlike changes that require willpower or complicated routines, this one is joyful. Enjoying pomelo can become a daily ritual, a moment of care that you look forward to. Peel it slowly while listening to your favorite music. Share it with your partner or a friend over tea. Use it as an excuse to pause, breathe, and nourish yourself, not just your body but your spirit too. Because the truth is, after 60, you deserve more of those moments. Life shouldn't feel like a checklist of prescriptions and appointments. It should feel like a collection of little joys. And yes, even fruits can be part of that joy. So here's the simple takeaway. Pomelo isn't just delicious, it's a quiet hero for your heart, your immune system, your digestion, your brain, and your skin. It hydrates, it protects, it energizes, and it comforts. It's one of nature's most generous gifts, especially for those of us in the season of life where health and happiness matter more than ever. Don't wait for a doctor to tell you to eat better.